This is homework for Objective 3, Day 1, and we're doing problems 1 through 4 on this video, which there's 2 problems on slope and then 2 problems that talk about the x and y coordinates. So the answers you should have gotten were 1 is B, 2 is D, 3 is D, and 4 is B. So here's the first problem. What's the slope of that graph? So, oops, I don't have a pen. Okay, so we have this equation, and if you guys remember, we're going to be using the general form of a line, which is y equals mx plus b. Here's your slope. Okay, the one with the x is your slope. So right now we can't use this equation because this y is not by itself. So we need to get it by itself. Since we're solving for y, we're going to move everything else except for the y, and we're just going to leave y exactly where it is. So first we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. And so 6 minus 3x, we just write it like that. They're not like terms, so we don't get to combine them. And then we just divide everything by 2. And you end up with y equals 6 divided by 2 simplifies to 3. And then the 3 halves x, we can just leave it like that. So make sure that you do include this negative as part of your answer. And so B would be the correct answer. You can see where they were trying to trick you here if you forgot to take the negative with you. So that would be a problem. Okay. Problem number 2 says the graph shows a distance a certain motorbike can travel at a constant speed with respect to time. Which of the following best describes the meaning of the slope of the line representing the situation? So slope, remember, is rate of change. It's asking how fast the distance of this motorbike is changing. We want an answer per hour, but if you look here at the 1 hour mark, we don't have graph, and I don't want to guess. I would like a more precise way to do it. So we can see here at 1/2 that you've gone 5 miles in half an hour. So after the whole hour, you'll have doubled that, and you'll have gone 10 miles. So it's 10 miles for every hour, 10 miles per hour, and that's your slope. Number 3 is asking for the x-coordinate of the x-intercept. And so essentially what it's saying is that if this is the x-intercept here, it's asking for the x value. It wants that number. That's all it's saying, the x-coordinate. So if you guys remember from class, I told you that, hold on, here we go. I told you that for the x-intercept, you're going to plug in 0 for y, and for the y-intercept, it's vice versa. You plug in 0 for x. So I'm going to put in a 0 for the y. Okay, that's going to drop out because 2/3 times 0 is just 0. Okay, and then I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. And then, of course, my last step is to divide by -6. And so -12 divided by -6 is going to give us a +2. And so that gives us D as our answer, +2. Okay. Just to give you guys a heads up, B is your y-intercept. They're trying to trick you to see if you misread what intercept it is you're looking for. Just be really careful with that. Okay, and then the last question on this video, which ones represent the x and the y-intercepts? So here's my y-intercept, here's my x-intercept. So this y-intercept, I'm going to write it up here. There's no x value because we didn't go left or right. We started out at 0 and went straight up. So I went straight up to 6. Okay, so automatically that one is wrong and that one is wrong because the 0 should be the first number. Okay, for the the x-intercept, I'm going to write it down here. We are going left or right, so we're going to go over -4, and then we don't go up and down, so that 0 would be the second number. So you can see that B is your only possible answer. D has the right number, but the 0 is in the wrong place, and that's why it ends up being wrong.